Training a hen to come when called may seem like a daunting task, but with patience, consistency, and the right techniques, it is entirely possible. Hens are intelligent creatures capable of recognizing their owners, understanding routines, and even responding to specific sounds or names. Whether you are a backyard chicken keeper or simply enjoy interacting with poultry, teaching your hen to come when called can strengthen your bond and make handling them much easier. This training method is beneficial for feeding time, ensuring their safety, and encouraging friendly behavior. The first step in training a hen is establishing trust. Chickens are naturally cautious animals and may take time to feel comfortable around humans. Spending time near your hens without making sudden movements or loud noises will help them become familiar with your presence. Talking to them in a soft and reassuring tone can also encourage them to associate your voice with safety. Hen feeding is an excellent way to build trust. Offering small treats such as mealworms, corn, or chopped fruits will create a positive connection between you and your hen. Over time, they will begin to associate you with rewards and will naturally come closer when they see or hear you. Once a hen is comfortable in your presence, you can introduce a specific call or cue. This could be a simple word like come, their name, or a unique whistle. The key is to use the same sound consistently each time you call them. Begin the training in a quiet and controlled environment, free from distractions. Stand a short distance away from the hen, call the chosen cue, and immediately offer a treat when they move toward you. If they hesitate, you can gently toss the treat closer to encourage movement. Repeating this process several times a day will help reinforce the association between the call and the reward. Timing and repetition play crucial roles in successful training. Chickens have relatively short attention spans, so training sessions should be kept brief but frequent. A few minutes each day is sufficient. It is essential to always reward the hen when they respond correctly, even if the response is slow at first. Positive reinforcement in the form of treats and gentle petting, if the hen enjoys it, will encourage them to repeat the behavior. Over time, the hen will begin to associate the call with food and will come running even before they see the treat. Gradually increasing the distance is the next step in the training process. Once the hen reliably responds to the call from a short distance, try calling from a few feet farther away. If they hesitate, use the same encouragement techniques, such as tossing a treat closer to them. As they become more confident, you can extend the distance further. It is important to be patient during this stage, as some hens may take longer to grasp the concept than others. Ensuring that they always receive a reward for responding will keep them motivated. Training multiple hens to come when called requires additional patience and strategy. In a flock, dominant hens may reach the treat first, leaving timid ones behind. To ensure all hens learn the behavior, try feeding them individually or in smaller groups at first. Calling their name before offering the treat can help them learn personal recognition. If one hen catches on faster than the others, they can serve as a role model. Chickens often mimic their flockmates' behavior, so seeing one hen respond to a call may encourage the others to follow. It is also important to consider the environment in which training takes place. Chickens are naturally curious and may be distracted by insects, other animals, or interesting objects in their surroundings. Choosing a quiet area for training can minimize distractions and help them focus. As they become more reliable in responding, you can gradually introduce training in different locations to ensure they generalize the behavior in various settings. Training should also be adjusted based on weather conditions. Hens may be less responsive in extreme heat or cold, so choosing comfortable conditions for training sessions will yield better results. In addition to treats, other forms of reinforcement can be used to encourage hens to come when called. If a hen enjoys being petted, a gentle scratch on the back or under the wings can serve as a reward. Some hens may respond well to verbal praise or a familiar, reassuring tone. Understanding what motivates each individual hen will help tailor the training to their preferences, making the process more effective. Consistency is the key to long-term success. If training is sporadic or inconsistent, hens may become confused and less likely to respond. Using the same call and reward system daily ensures they retain what they have learned. It is also important for all members of the household or farm to use the same call and reinforcement methods to avoid confusion. If different people use different calls or fail to reward the hens properly, they may not associate the call with a positive outcome. Another important consideration is the natural behavior of chickens. Hens are highly food-motivated, which makes treat-based training effective. However, over-reliance on treats can lead to issues such as obesity or dependency on food rewards. Once a hen has mastered coming when called, you can gradually reduce the frequency of treats while still reinforcing the behavior with verbal praise or occasional rewards. This transition helps ensure they continue responding even when food is not immediately available. Beyond practicality, training hens to come when called has emotional and social benefits. It strengthens the bond between humans and their flock, making interactions more enjoyable for both. Trained hens tend to be more confident and comfortable around people, reducing stress for both the birds and their caretakers. Additionally, the ability to call hens to safety in an emergency, such as when a predator is nearby, can be life-saving. A well-trained flock will quickly gather when called, making it easier to keep them secure. In some cases, certain hens may be more stubborn or slow to learn. If a hen does not respond well to training, reassessing the approach may help. Ensuring that the training environment is free from distractions, using a more enticing treat, or adjusting the tone of voice can make a difference. Some hens may take longer to trust humans, requiring extra patience and time. It is important to celebrate small progress and not become discouraged if results are not immediate. While training hens to come when called is relatively simple, maintaining the behavior requires ongoing reinforcement. Even after a hen has learned the behavior, occasional refresher sessions will help keep the response strong. Continuing to call them at feeding times or incorporating the cue into daily interactions ensures they do not forget the association. Making training a natural part of their routine helps maintain the learned behavior over time. Chickens are capable of surprising levels of intelligence and adaptability. Training them to respond to a call not only makes handling them easier, but also enriches their lives by providing mental stimulation. A well-trained hen is more confident, interactive, and engaged with their environment. The joy of seeing a hen come running when called is a rewarding experience that highlights the unique personalities and capabilities of these fascinating birds. Overall, training a hen to come when called is a rewarding endeavor that requires patience, consistency, and positive reinforcement. By building trust, using consistent cues, rewarding correct behavior, and maintaining regular practice, any hen can learn this useful and engaging skill. Whether for practical purposes or simply for fun, this training strengthens the human-chicken relationship and enhances the overall care and management of a flock. With time and dedication, a well-trained hen will happily respond to their name, making daily interactions more enjoyable and efficient.